Hello, what's up guys? This is another episode of Tech Notice, and today you're probably noticing already that the footage is a tiny little bit different than usual, and that is because I'm filming this on my phone, and we're talking about the smartphone gimbals. Possibly this one, what I have here, could be the best one in the world, but well, it's my opinion, you make up yours, but let's talk about it. Not past the dynamic range. Look at that. You can see the sky and my face. Whew. Some serious HDR on the smartphones. Okay, let's jump into it. So back in the studio, and let's talk about this smartphone gimbal then. Now, I think this is like one of the best ones I've tried. If you haven't seen the other one I tried, then click on the link up there. This is truly like one of the first gimbals, smartphone gimbals, that I thought, wow, this really feels professional and looks really good and does actually a good job. So if you're wondering how does it comes in a box like this. There is like an outside sleeve that comes with it over here as well. That's what it looks like. But inside this box is the gimbal. Few bits. It's quite simple actually. Looks really cool. There is the gimbal. There's the tripod over here and the USB-C cable, which is really nice actually. It's not micro USB anymore, it's USB-C. Really cool. I'll show you how easy and fast it is to set up. Now, when you take it out of the box, the cool thing is that there is like a lock on one of the axes. So all you do is just push it out, but just to like protect it from traveling, so it's not bouncing around. There's like a lock that kind of slots in, boom, and it's not bouncing out that much. Okay, all you do is screw the legs on the bottom, slide your phone in, turn it on, and you're good to go. As you can see, it's already working. Anyway, here on the screen are all the phones that are supported with this, or if you're still wondering if your phone is supported, just check the link below and you can find out what phones they support. But I'm just gonna record the screen over here. You can use this gimbal without the app, but with the app, once you use it and connect it to the app, all these controls on the gimbal handle over here start to work. Without the app, they're not working. So basically there are two modes really, and you can switch them between these two. Now the first one is PF, which I think is pitch follow, and then the L is lock mode. If you are on the pitch follow, it follows all the way around but not up and down. So if you want it to follow up and down, all you do is press this trigger on the back over here, on the bottom here, and then now it starts to follow the pitch as well, tilting up and down, which is quite cool actually. And there's like an upper button and bottom like trigger. The upper one is like a fast follow. If you hold the upper one down, it's really fast follow, as you can see. If I don't do that, as you can see, there's like a little lag. But if I hold it down, really fast, okay? But then if you go to all lock mode, or the L mode on the bottom here, it's all locked, so it's just pointing to one direction. But once you press the bottom trigger, it just starts following up and down and left and right, which actually for me is my favorite type of mode over there. So on the side also there is a wheel. Once you're connected to the app, it can act as zoom in, zoom out, or the focus wheel on the side, which is super cool. Then you've got a few buttons over here and a USB-C charging cable on the side over here. I have been using this gimbal for a few shoots now, or like taking it out a few times, and it looks like it still has over 50% of battery. So the battery life, I can say straight away, really good. You need to download this app to access all the features on the actual handle over here, like I said before. But so here is the app. It's sideways at the moment. So you have to make sure that your Bluetooth is on. If your Bluetooth is on, you say connect device. Activate location service has to be on as well. Okay, turn that on. Let's go back, connect the device. And it's connecting to the device. Now, boom, it is connected, and now all these buttons over here work. So for example, if I press record on the actual handle over here, but because I'm recording the screen at the moment as well, the recording's failed. But on the top right, you can see the like phone percentage and the actual gimbal percentage. So the gimbal has a 51% battery left. On the actual wheel over here, there are a few things that you can do. Let me just go through the buttons over there. The top is obviously menu. Once you press that, you've got this menu over here. You can go different modes and settings. You can go all manual mode, which is cool. Although one of the things that I've realized over here is that when I go to settings, I can see that the video quality is excellent, which actually isn't the highest as the camera can do. This phone can shoot 4K, but unfortunately it can't shoot 4K on this app. I don't know why, just one of the things. As you can see, resolution is only 1080p or 720p. So as you can see over here, this acts as zoom at the moment. The wheel on the side here is acting at the zoom. If I press this bottom left button over here, it's changed to autofocus or manual focus. So now I can pull focus with this wheel as well if you wanted to do that. There is record button over here, also play button. If you press down over here, you can see like different what you've recorded, basically. Flip the camera around, front and back, and things like that, and then take the picture. And that is it, really. What do I think about this gimbal? I think, to be honest, Zhiyun has done a really good job. I know it's not like a usual gimbal way of doing it, but actually when I've been using it, I really enjoy the function of the back trigger over here, where once I press that, it starts giving me features that are not usually over there. And I'm not actually missing the joystick, which usually is on the DSLR gimbals. And it does a pretty good job comparing to even like a proper professional DSLR gimbal. As you can see in one of the shots over here, I'm literally walking next to each other, trying to match the focal lengths as much as possible. Obviously the sensor is so much smaller on this one, but just trying to walk exactly the same way and holding two gimbals in both of my hands. And you can see that it's doing a pretty good job keeping up. This thing is extremely light. When you take it out of the box, it feels like, is this a toy or is this a real thing? It's really light, which is really nice as well. You know, you don't want to carry any extra weight, so I really like that about that. I do enjoy all the buttons on the actual gimbal over here. I personally find that with the app, I don't really enjoy the app as much as I would like to, because it like restricts my, for example, the resolution I can record it to, which is odd. I wish that when you connect it to Bluetooth, you can actually use these gimbal buttons and features on the actual camera app nevertheless, or third-party camera app, but unfortunately it's not the case. So if you want to use all the actual buttons and hard buttons over here on the gimbal handle, then you'll have to use the app. There's nothing wrong with the app actually. There's quite a few cool features and it's looking really cool, but just so you know, that's the situation. Also, there are like few cool things that I've noticed. For example, if I press the back trigger twice, it goes to the home position. Really cool. For the price, what you're getting, because this thing is only around $100. The link is in the description, by the way, if you want to check it out. I think it's really awesome, really cheap. So your camera on your smartphone can already do 4K, most likely, if not 4K 60 frames per second, which is absolutely insane. Some of the DSLRs and professional cameras are not even doing that yet, obviously catching up. So to actually add this little bit of technology, and if you're into smartphone videography, this is really cool way of increasing your smartphone videography skills and quality. So I personally really like it, and I think it's cool. Zhiyun Smooth 4, to me, 5 stars. Okay, thanks guys for watching. The link for this thing is in the description. Make sure you check that out, and leave it a like for this video if you did like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna meet you in the comment section below, and let's chat over there. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Bye.